Hey guys, here playing as Kate, and we're testing out the Hyperdriver stuff. Clinch has been testing Hyperdriver in Kate with the Pro as a way of just having extra clicks, speeding yourself up. Quite like Hyperdriver as a card, so I'm going to test that too. It's pretty good times to just take these gigantic turns where you can do a ton of things at once. Kind of uneventful first turn. Maybe this is the launch campaign, we should have killed it. No, it's just Bootcamp, so all good. Didn't waste a click running there. It's gonna flip a hive over. Kind of weird to play that out just to make a credit, but I guess it protects against indexing or whatever. There's the Hyperdriver. Seems good. Clot's gonna be pretty worthless. Just poke HQ, I think. Public support, don't want to trash that. Way too expensive. So Clot's probably dead. Artist Colony, probably dead. I don't think he's on kill, although he could be. We may be surprised at a later date. Gets his Chrysium up on the R&D, and we're just like, bleh. Not really happy about that. Well, let's pop it right away, just to try to find something. Would love to have Tech Rider out, but not really happening, so, oh well. Bit of an awkward draw, I think, at this time. Spending a lot of clicks reinstalling this hive. He's clicking for a credit, essentially, which is maybe not the worst thing for him, but I don't know. Can't be bothered to attack that. Did we draw from Astrolabe? Or that was already down, huh? Yeah, okay. Laundry. Ah, there's the Tech Rider. Bit on the late side, but oh well. Let's check HQ with this Laundry. Jackson. Nah. It's fine. Gotta keep our money. So this turn we gotta figure out if we're gonna trash the public support or not. He's gonna get install this Adonis on 13 bucks. Well, let's see if we can fight that Adonis. I think we just run server 1 and hope it's not Hive. Spiderweb. 2 to search, 3 puts us on 5. We gotta kill that. Not that I really want to, but killing the Adonis is really critical. Cards do you want here? Want the Hyperdriver. Whoops, I drew by accident. Did not mean to do that at all. Can probably just bin the Cyber Cipher until we need it, which might be never. Yeah, I did not mean to do an extra draw. Could have had another dollar instead. Kind of a slow start right now. There's the Proco, which we can't really afford. Doesn't do a ton in this matchup. I mean, we can temporarily move a curtain wall. When he goes to score, might be okay. Without prepaids, I'm not crazy for this card, though. It's pretty expensive if you don't have any prepaids to make it cheaper. I hate using Tech Rider on 3. But let's get this Proco down. Just see a CVS. Okay. Astrolabe, pretty useless. Install the Mimic in case there's a... I don't know how good that is. Yeah, I don't think installing the Mimic just in case is that good. Probably has more assassins than Caduceus anyway. Could be this sneaky play with an Atlas. Do we care really if it's an Atlas? This Chrysium really sucks for us. Diesel, huh? Well, we called Caduceus properly, which is nice. For single access, not that exciting, but okay. Assassin is confirmed. Do I want to throw out the anything here? Yeah, we'll actually throw out the diesel. No. Yeah, I'll throw the diesel. Probably got an assassin here. Ooh, making a play on that. Bit bold. Do we want to search for Faust? Gonna be pretty poor if we do. Well, nah, I think it's okay. It's on $10, can't be that much. Let's go see what we got. Blah. It's NAPD, he's paying an influence for it. But it still probably is NAPD. Gonna need this scavenge pretty soon. I'll throw the lady out. Is it APD? No, it's Alice. Oh, nice. Very pleased about that, in fact. So our deck still has 2 more gambles and a laundry, so we should be able to find money pretty soon. Our legwork's coming too, so if he's overdrawing a lot, we can maybe get in there for value. I'm not sure if discarding the third tech writer was correct. We're probably still going to install more stuff, but my thought was that we have enough money in our deck that we'll be okay. Yeah, okay. I think we'll be fine now. Oh, there's both of them. We better check archives. Just get rid of that Jackson. No? Is he not going to use it? No, he's going to use it. Okay, he's waiting for us to confirm being successful. I don't think that's going to matter. So he's pitching the Caduceus now that it's not very good anymore. Makes sense. Parasite's coming out. We can't use Parasite that well in this deck because we don't have Data Sucker. So it's really more about killing the cheap stuff. $6 and he's jamming behind. Behind Ash. I think we can take that. Chip the Cyber Cipher out on server 1, and we can break for 2 instead of having to use cards. We'll have cards in case this is something we really care about. Proco, Scavenge, Gamble, Run. Should beat Ash. So we'll lose 3. Pump, boost. This can't be much on $6. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, you can't even pretend now. We just both know what this is. Putting on a 5, so we gotta pay 4 to match. This means we're gonna get the Oaktown. And we're gonna kill the Ash, so this is a pretty good turn. We're giving him a window to push next turn. We can't, well, we can't comfortably pay 6 to go in again. But okay, he doesn't have much money to do anything anyway. Remote lock continues. Could be another Adonis, could be really a Jackson. Parasite. Doesn't do it a lot. Gotta get the Crisium here, right? Same old thing is same old laundry, I guess. Same old gamble. Pretty underwhelming. Let's take a random shot at HQ. See if he even wants to res. We'll pitch our extra cards to Faust here. No, he's gonna let us through. See if we get lucky. Just Assassin. Sharpshooter we can put in the board, and it's gonna be decent. We might want to use the same old thing for money. Not as good as a lucky find, but probably still okay. Parasite, I don't think we're ever going to get a good chance for it. If anything, it's better in the heap. We can use our last clone chip to maybe kill a cheap ice. Like if he has a rotor turret or a tour guide. There's not many things he's likely to have. Maybe a quandary on a different server. This game is all about patience against Blue Sun. You just gotta wait and camp the remote. Like there's no caprice, so they have to outmoney you to score. And that's not easily done. Or they have to exhaust your lady tokens, which is also a challenge. Yeah, the more he does this high bouncing thing, the less I'm convinced that it's particularly good. So now he's telling us to come kill his Adonis at the cost of $5 and 2 lady tokens. Now that's not completely out of the question. It's not, but I don't think it's a great deal. If we parasite his spider orb, he has to bounce that instead of the Adonis next turn. Which, do we care about that? Probably not enough. Now the downside of using that same old thing, I just realized we have our net ready eyes left in our deck, and that's something we'd almost want to play. But now we can't because we might hit it with the 2 net damage might hit our levy, and then we're gonna be screwed. We need to levy this game 100%. So indexing being free, I'm just gonna throw it out here. See if he wants to resist Crisium. So 4 subs. Public support actually hurting him a little bit. Now he has to either let us index or res that Crisium. Okay, so we've drained $3 out of him. We get a regular access, which is hedge fund. Crisium grid. If we kill this, do we give him too much of a window? I don't think we need to hit R&D too badly. Because as long as his remote is unsafe, yeah, I'm okay not trashing that. So our legwork is still in deck. Let's find legwork. Yeah, 1 in 5 to get that. Let's pump it while he's on $0. I mean, he might have an NAPD in there or something that's not overly important for him just to keep. Let's see. Crisium grid again. Oh man, no. Oaktown, beautiful. Assassin, okay. Excellent turn for us. Indexing cost is 0. We were able to make him spend into the Crisium. Does he re-ice his R&D here? Yeah, he does, which is not really what he wants to be doing. So let's trade ladies for a fresh one. I don't want to be completely out. We'll get our Kate discount this way. And what's left in our deck? Net ready, laundry. Like we can run R&D, we can Maker's Eye right after that. Actually, it's not. Let's just run R&D, see if it's the hive still. We can trash Crisium and fire Makers after that if we want. Oh, it's the assassin. Fine. +2, +2. We're gonna levy soon anyway, so well, we could have played the. Oops. Could have played the sharpshooter out of hand to break it for fairly cheap. This also works. The Escher. Oh, the Escher's almost good. Let's keep the Escher. Let's see if we win an R&D first. Card from deck. Interns. So killing the Crisium here is kind of alright. Oh, it's so expensive. We want to levy. I think we don't trash it. I think we just pump Escher here and we move his booth away. Well, he can just pick it up from archives, so it doesn't stay in archives. No, I think it's good. Runability. And let's never go to HQ again. Let's That's a pretty good Escher. So now we can go to R&D fairly easily with our lady tokens. His Adonis is stuck here in a pretty bad position for him. He has to replay it here if he wants to do anything. Interns for Ash. Okay. Fair game. Find our laundry. There's a card in there. Let's see what it is. Like, we could do the Trash Crizzy and run Maker's Eye thing, but the issue with that is if we miss, it gives him a chance back in. He doesn't need too much to make a comeback. All right, so we'll just pump the levy. So we now have a deck full of money. And we got our indexing out again, which is not that great. We'll probably just wait for them to pull an HQ, and then we'll use a sharpshooter and the legwork to take them. Oh, he's gonna get a second Chrysium online. Fair game. Laundry into this server is a bit scary. Well, 6 credits. Just whatever stuff was on the archives, right? It might be a random barrier. You can't bring up Curtain or anything like that. I'm just gonna dive into the server one and try to kill the Ash. Yeah. Net ready this game. Save us a buck on Assassin if we want to use, or save us a card on Assassin. I'll think about that. Oh man, I keep clicking and misclicking here. Indexing's not that great now that we... Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't have laundried here, because now we can pay 5. We pay 4. We can't trash both, so we're gonna just kill the Ash here. Whereas if we'd had $2 more, now we could pay 4 and then 3 to trash the Adonis. But that leaves the Ash alive, and he can maybe get to 3rd Oaktown. Yeah. I think better to just kill the Ash here. Yeah, $2 wouldn't have mattered anyway. Yeah, the really nice thing with the Faust is, as always, it lets you turn your cards that are not good in a certain matchup. Like the Parasite's not very good. We've got our dead stuff in the second pass, like the Astrolabe. Okay, he turns it back. Makes sense. So what do we have here? Can be another assassin. I think even if it is, we have to just run there and try to repeatedly kill this Ash with this 1 ice. He has paid $1 into it now, making it less exciting to kill this Adonis. Okay. Just keep retiring that Ash. $18 left, and so he's probably got one on his HQ. So I think we're going to finish it with legwork after we kill this Chrysium. If we get a sharpshooter out, we can break this for 1, right? Yeah, and then we get a clone chip, we can go it again. He has quite a bit of money now from that Adonis resolving. But without the Ash, I don't think it matters. It could be the Adonis again. Could be bluffing us. Oh, nice. Get our clone out so we can do the play with sharpshooter and clone it back for the second run. Okay. Yeah, he probably is full of a handful of agendas. I think we're going to win on the next turn anyway. We'll just do sharpshooter, run, clone it out, and legwork. And that should take it. Killing the Adonis is so important because otherwise they end up with a gigantic pile of money. Yeah, you can't rely on the oversight. Sometimes it comes up, and even when it comes up, sometimes the runner can just deny it. We're not playing Stim, which makes it harder to do so. I would have happily played Stim if I could find an influence, but I kind of like the way this deck is performing. So I'm still not sure on Daily Cast compared to Tech Writer. Daily Cast is a lot more upfront. $3 is not always affordable. But then the Tech Writer takes a longer delay sometimes. And later on the second pass, we're not installing that many things. We're installing clone chips. We're installing sharpshooter maybe, but not as many things. So arguments for both. Keep on testing. Thanks for watching.